Welcome back to the dream. Paul now reigns as the King of New England, entering into his second decade. He continues to subject all of New York, and now even some of New Brunswick, to the new terrors of the Mahonic. But what they do not know, what none of the enemies know, is that, of course, Paul does not do this killing out of bloodlust, but out of a desire to protect the world from whatever ancient and strange gods the Salemites fear. So this is a Crusader Kings 3 game. Ooh, alright, sweet. We just captured Calvert. Excellent, excellent. This is Crusader Kings 3, but this is the After the End mod, which of course is gonna look completely different. I'm gonna do a video on the world of After the End at the end of this campaign. And I'm gonna be supporting After the End as just like a part of the channel, even if nobody watches it except for me, because I just love this game. But I am gonna keep doing Victoria 3 content. But yeah, here we are. We've defeated these rebels, and Paul continues to require blood sacrifice in order to keep things, whatever strange creatures occupy these lands, at bay. And now, because I can't get my computer to allow me to reform the faith without crashing, I haven't changed the settings yet, but the mod's very, very new. I'm just going to play this through to the end of Paul's reign, whenever he dies. I think that's a good place for a starting campaign like this, just to show the basics of the world off. But we will do more lore videos, I promise. Yeah, you know what? We still have people out here who are not part of the kingdom for some reason. Yeah, unfortunately, because she won't become our vassal, we do have to then instead be her enemy. It's one or the other. You cannot choose to resist the Mahonic. Oh my god. Drowned? Holy crap. Yeah, alright, well, Paul continues in his frozen grief to endure whatever deaths are required. My god. The Mahonic is cursed. The Mahonic really is cursed. Oh, Mary Fitzhiram. Alright, so now we're down to, good lord. We're down to one of our last heirs now. We could allow her to marry on her own, because I can't seem to get her to allow us to arrange a marriage for her. So we'll allow her to marry on her own and then see what she does. Oh boy. Holy crap. 2325. You are gonna be... Yeah, you're gonna be part of my household now. Holy crap. Oh, sure. Yeah, we could build a city. Why not? Paul is continuing to exert Mahonic power. We've almost taken back all of New England. I think all we're missing is this part of Quebec, which I want to take before we die. So we actually might declare war on Quebec after Bangor, or we might pillage it to the ground and then attack them. Paul no longer fears knowledge. Yes. What is contacting you, Paul? What have you been seeking? Good. Wise man. Excellent. Ah, of course. We haven't even finished off Cape Cod yet. You've been down here for a long time, but your mother was a much more capable ruler than you are, so unfortunately for you, unless you're going to accept vassalage, nope. We are going to go ahead and finish off the Sterlings. This is some pretty serious overkill in terms of size of army, but I couldn't say no. Anybody want to pay their way to life, you better do it right now. Otherwise, things are going to get really bad for you. Oh, I have a new heir, which is Uriah. Alright. Vincent's definitely more capable than Uriah, but Uriah's a good kid. So we've almost brought all of New England under our thumb. The only thing we're missing now is this little piece under the control of Quebec. Quebec does have a fairly large army, so we might need to fight them for a long time. So of course the way we're going to get around that, if we can fight them ahead of time, if we can destroy the Quebec army first. Holy crap, somebody beat us to it. Hudsonia is so weak that other nations are able to loot them. It's gonna be impossible to combine with Hudsonian in the course of this. So yeah, let's just raid Quebec. Good. The Kingdom of Upper Quebec has done all of the work of bringing their troops here for us. That's so nice of them. Now all we need to do is pillage this, and then yeah, we'll suffer some casualties from moving inland, but it's gonna be worth it. Here we are. Excellent. Destroying them. We are just destroying them. Fire and blood. All right, we're playing through to the death of Paul, but does that mean that Paul is going to run away from it? I don't know. But in this case, he has decided to become athletic. We're just gonna keep working on our health. So this sort of I'm gonna say enhanced donation gathering is the sort of thing that you get to do as an unreformed nation, or an unreformed religion in Crusader Kings 3. I'm gonna do a video just teaching people how to play CK3, in case you don't want to watch like normal CK3, but instead want to watch something absolutely crazy, which is this. We did not come here to not destroy all of Quebec. Let's destroy all of Quebec. All of the old friends of Paul are dying, and with it, his kingdom is starting to have some issues. Thank goodness we have some capable leaders for the next generation, although they are going to be pretty dangerous to the heirs of Paul. The Mahonic dynasty is known far and wide, I bet. Pico charmed a vassal. Yeah, he did. So we're bringing our loot back home. Ooh, we finished our control. Good. My son. Oh, Paul the Younger inherited quick. Ooh, all right. Yeah, all right. So there's a competition now. The heirs of Paul are gonna start jockeying for power after his death, because we got a lot of potential heirs now. Our granddaughter here, she could potentially be an heir if we wanted. She's only an adequate bargainer, though. The Mahonic dynasty has successfully grown. It's not strong enough yet, but it has grown. Well, all right. Tell you what, we were raiding Quebec so that we could get money. We did it. We got some money. Let's go take St. John Valley and finish up taking back all of New England. There the kingdom is. They have brought all of their troops out. Yep. Upper Quebec just does not have the resources necessary to fight the Mahonics right now, especially because we just destroyed some of their. Oh, we got a tech. We got council government sick. That's a really good one. Ah, there it is. This is going to be the last episode for Paul. So we took one of the perks that allows us to know when we're going to die. There it is. I can feel it in my very bones. The Headless Horseman will come for me soon. Like an old friend, he is patiently waiting to receive me. I will be dead within a year. There it is. Paul is going to hopefully have the life necessary to take control of St. John Valley before he dies, but there's not even a guarantee of that anymore. And just like that, the Mahonics are gonna have an unsteady succession and lots of complicated politics afterwards, which is, I think, a really fun part of the game. And I'm looking forward to doing a different campaign focusing on that. Miriam Mahonic? Okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing a different campaign here in CK3, where we get to focus a little bit more on like succession and inheritance and planning that sort of stuff out. But that'll be a different campaign. This is just Paul knowing that his life is coming to an end, trying desperately to finish off these enemies before it's too late, because he knows that his life is ending now. Oh my god, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do without Paul? He's the dude who brought the Mahonics back from just being a tiny little one province count to being one of the most terrifying forces in New England. Yeah, whoever does end up succeeding here in as the new. Oh, we could. You know what we could do? We could do one last thing. Here, we could hold a mystical communion because we are a wise man now. Divine guidance, sure. Great openness. Yeah, Paul is telling everyone that he knows that he's going to die. He has seen it in a vision. My grandson is married to a 51-year-old woman, of course. The AI does like doing weird stuff. Paul, the Mahonic must sacrifice. But Paul doesn't know what else he must sacrifice when the spirit comes to him. Yet again, the spirit has claimed so much from him. Claimed his daughter, his son, another daughter. And now he's going to die without even seeing his last child, probably. Because he'll probably die before Ingrid gives birth. But he is frozen in grief. There he is. Paul has passed at 75 years of age. He died of old age, yeah. He found an opponent that he could not overpower. It's true. And now, of course, we have King Uriah of New England. Well, that was it. That was the mini campaign that we had planned for the Mahonics here on We Play Games. If you liked this, if you enjoyed it, and have any sort of if you watched this and you enjoyed it and want to see more of these campaign style videos in CK3 after the end, let me know. If you have a different way of structuring it, let me know. I think probably if we're doing a campaign where I'm going to have multiple rulers, that will probably film larger blocks and then edit them down. Like this was around 5 years per video. I think we'll probably do 10. I think 10 years per video is pretty natural for CK3. Otherwise, you just end up with like 10,000 videos for everything, which is unnecessary. Yeah, that's it. Paul takes, because he was not on the battlefield, so he could have taken Uriah down into the bottom of the library and explained the nature of what the son was about to encounter. Something terrible, for sure. All right, take care.